Everyone talks about hot flushes and night sweats, but if nobody warned you that menopause could affect your confidence, your motivation, and even your sense of self, then keep watching. I'm Eileen, a certified menopause instructor, and I've been educating women on the perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause for over 20 years. And the one thing I hear again and again is, I knew about physical symptoms. No one warned me about the emotional ones. While anxiety, irritability, mood swings, and feeling overwhelmed are well recognized symptoms of the perimenopause and menopause, there are other emotional changes that often go unnoticed. They're rarely talked about, yet when I mention them, women often go, I thought it was just me. So let's talk about 7 silent emotional symptoms of the menopause that deserve far more attention. So number 1, sudden loss of confidence. You may find that you're second guessing your own ideas, you're hesitant about doing things, you're less confident at work, in social situations, even with your family, even in everyday life. So you're doubting your abilities. There's that little voice in your head maybe going, I can't do this anymore. I've forgotten how to do this. I don't know what to do. Um, you may find that you just don't have the ability to multitask anymore. So it's not that you've lost your confidence or you're less confident. It's just that the hormonal changes are affecting your resilience and your self-assurance. Number 2, you're feeling flat and emotionally numb. So it's not depressed. You just feel that your life volume has been turned down. Things just don't seem the same. You can't get motivated to do things. You don't feel excited to do things. There's a lack of joy and happiness going on. And a lot of women tell me that it's just the spark has gone from their life. They just feel that everything is sort of drab and colourless. Number 3 is lack of motivation. So you know what you want to do or need to do, but you just can't find the energy, you can't find the motivation, you can't be bothered. You may find that things that you did basically with your eyes shut, things that were easy, that you just glided through, suddenly now seem such a horrendous task. It's like a big mountain and you know you're not going to get to the top. Whereas before you could breeze through everything just really, really easily. You may find that you're just not enjoying your hard work anymore. You may think, oh, I'm feeling lazy. You're worried, you're blaming yourself that you can't do these things that you used to. So again, it's nothing to do with you. You haven't changed. It's just the hormonal changes and maybe putting a slightly different perspective onto life. Number 4, you feel like you've lost yourself. And honestly, I think out of all the queries and questions I get, this is probably the most common one. It's a very distressing one as well, because suddenly you you don't know who you are anymore. You may be questioning your purpose in life. Who am I? What am I doing here? Where am I going? Where do I belong? It's like you've lost your place in everything. Um, and this can be really it can be very upsetting if you don't know who you are, if you feel that your identity has gone, and especially if you can't explain to yourself why this is happening. Number 5, grieving. This is quite a strange one. It's you can feel just a sense of loss, a sense of sadness, um, and you don't quite know what it is. Nothing major's happened. Um, you've not maybe lost a special person. There's not something major going on, but you feel as if something has happened, that you've lost something really, really special. You may find that you're reflecting on your age. Suddenly you feel a lot older. Your youth has gone, your body shape has changed. You may feel your family role is different, your children are leaving, your relationship may change as well, because obviously your partner may be going through a midlife crisis on their own, so that there's big changes for you coming from other people as well. And it can be a sort of sadness without a reason, just a quiet sense of change. Number 6, you start to feel invisible. And again, this is one, it's so common. You may find that as you get older, you feel you're overlooked, you're ignored. And this can be at your workplace. Suddenly, you're the oldest person in the office and people just don't think you know anything anymore. It may be that socially in your peer group as well, that you're not being included in things so much, even in things, I get women telling me that, their WhatsApp group suddenly starts to ignore them as well. You're taken for granted. It can be your change of appearance, your confidence, your social role. So all of these things can have a huge impact on who you feel that you are and where you are. And it can be very frustrating because you can also feel that you've lost your voice. And number 7, loss of ambition. So this is one that for those of you that are high flying, you've always been ambitious, you've always looked to the future, you have a goal in mind, even if it's taking you a long time. You suddenly wake up one morning and think, why am I doing this? Why am I pushing myself so hard? You've spent a good part of your life sort of aiming for something in the future, and now you've got to the point where you think, is it worth it? Why am I doing this? Why am I missing out on everything else? It can be very unsettling. It can be very frightening because suddenly, if you don't follow this, where are you going? What are you going to do? Um, but, sometimes this is not that you've lost your way here. It's just that suddenly you've woken up and you are reassessing who you are and where you want to go. So a lot of women tell me, they get to the point, they've worked so hard for the future, and suddenly it just seems so unappealing. It's hard work, there's no joy or enthusiasm left, and they leave. They do completely different things. Some of them just want a quiet life. Um, Others completely change track. And the interesting thing is that I think just about every single person that I've talked to about this who's made a major change has felt so much happier and more contented at the end of the day. So these emotional symptoms, they're so common. As I say, I've been looking into menopause for over 20 years, and these things are so common. And I think probably every woman at some point will experience at least one or two of these. And I think I've probably gone through all of them um, at some point. Um, but they are now more recognized. We want to talk about them. We want to bring them out. So if you end up experience any one of them, it's just a phase, it's something you can reassess your life from, but it's not just you, and you're definitely not on your own with this. So have you experienced any of these? What did you do? How did you feel? Did you make a big leap of faith? And do you feel happier about it as well? Please share your stories. I love to hear them. And by doing so, you could be helping someone else as well. So take care and have a lovely week, and I'll see you soon.